Welcome to episode 2 of the Funded Talent Challenge. I'm in week 2 of the Funded Talent Challenge. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how my account has progressed so far and some of my best trades and some of my worst trades. I give some technical analysis breakdowns on some of the trades I made. I do a deep dive into the analytics behind some of my trades and how I can improve. And I go into some of the changes that have been made to the business model of the company. There's quite a lot of information to go through in this video, so stay tuned to the very end. Let's go. Hi guys, it's Any, aka the NocTrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. And if you're interested in making money trading with a Funded Talent account, then check the link in the description section below. So what is the Get Funded Talent Challenge? If you sign up with Funded Talent, you can get a 25k account or 100k account. And straight away, whatever money you make, you get to keep 10% of that profits. So if you make 10k in profits, 1k goes into your account straight away, your personal account, direct to you, PayPal, whatever way you want to get it. So I've tasked myself with a target of 10% every 2 weeks. So guys, I'm up about 14% on my account since last week. So I added an extra 4% to week 1. It's been going pretty well. And before I get into some of the trades that I made, I just wanted to show you some of the trick, well, not a trick, everyone knows this already, but I found a way to export all the information and actually present it in a little bit of a better way so that I could analyze my trading progress in a little bit better way, because last week I was just showing the information here and it wasn't probably the best way to do it. So I actually right clicked, exported all the data. Then I was able to access all my trades in this format. So I've got every single trade that I made for the last 2 weeks in Excel format. So I exported this into Excel and then I got it here as all the raw data. So what I did then was that I highlighted all of the profits, and then I created another column for net profit. So obviously the profits are here, and then you have to subtract the commission, the tax, and the swap prices, and this gave me the net profits. This is gross, this is net. So then I created a little P&L analysis, kind of similar to what I did for my FTO mode tracker, but I made it a little bit more simplistic this time, and this just tracks all the P&L for the first 2 weeks. And yes, I just thought I'd do a little breakdown of where I'm at so far. So as you can see from week 1, the first 4 days I was in the red, and at my lowest point, I was down about $4,000, which was just under 4% of the account. I was down, and I started clawing it back. I had a really good day on Friday. I made £12,000 on Friday. It was my best day trading, and I made 10% of the account in basically 1 day. And it was just a series of really good trades that I'd actually primed. I actually came in with a strategy, and I knew that there was a high success rate on this trade that I could make, and it turned out really well for me. So Monday and Tuesday, I started making a couple losses as well. I had a 5% down day on Tuesday, and this is something I need to really rectify. I should not be losing more than maybe 2% of my account on any given day. If I'm down more than 2%, I should stop trading, and that's something I need to employ for the next couple of weeks, because it's not good enough to be losing 5% on a day. It's too much to be losing in one go. And to be honest, I was cutting it close. I was very close to hitting my daily max limit. I was literally shaving it. I was about $30 off of $30 off of hitting my daily limit, and that would have been awful for me, because then I would have not made any money. And so I just need to be very cognizant of the fact that I lost quite a lot on Tuesday, and I need to stop if I hit 3% max. 3% max, I should stop, and that's what I did here on Thursday. Once I hit 3% loss, I just stopped trading, and that's something I've learned to employ more. I think my max drawdown should be 3% when I start trading. So on Wednesday and on Friday, again, 2 good days. Yesterday I had a pretty good day, and Wednesday was a really good day as well. I'm trying to look deeper into the data just to see what days that I trade better on, if there's any correlation between specific days. But right now, obviously, we only got 2 weeks of data, so that's something that we can build out as I get more data. But from my own analysis, just of myself, I feel like Wednesdays and Fridays seem to be my best days trading, just historically, just knowing how I trade. And so far, it's kind of ringing true, because Wednesday I had a good day, both Fridays I had a good day. I had a good day on Thursday as well, but historically I think it's been Wednesday and Friday that's been my good days, and I just want to see if the data backs that. But as we build out this information, I'll do a bit more analysis. So if we go to the raw data, my best trade was the DAX. No surprise there. I made £7,000 on one DAX trade. I entered at 12886 and I exited at 13125. So that was 239 pips that I got. As you guys know already, I do all my analysis on Pro Real Time, and I just do all my order execution on MT4. All right, so basically what I saw in that trade was that there's quite a few trades that I took over the last few weeks that I thought were really well-timed trades. So one of them was this trade where I saw that prices sold off very emphatically after the close on Tuesday. So Thursday evening of the 3rd, price sold off. Now it sold off all the way back down to 12760, and I think I spoke about that in the last video, where this area was like an area of serious confluence, and that was because this gray line was a key level. It was a key level on the daily and weekly chart. That level there has been a significant level for years. So that was one that I was watching, and then also this ascending support line was here. So I actually earmarked that area as like a key important level to which to potentially take a long, and it would be quite a low risk trade, because if you took a long there, you can set your stop loss quite tight and just see it ride up. Now obviously there's all these other gray lines are key levels as well of support and resistance, buy zones basically. So, and I looked for them as pullback places for pullbacks to enter longs at, because I still thought the DAX was bullish. Now what I noticed was that once it made this bullish run here, it settled at this key level here once again. Now that's why I made a little white line here, because this level has been an important buy and sell zone. So when price is below it, it's a sell zone. As you can see here, price spikes up here just to sell off again, and when it's above it, it's like a buy zone. So you can expect a pullback before it starts shooting up. Now I drew this line here of support and resistance, and lo and behold, when it broke past it, it came back down and kind of used that as a support twice. And once it did that, I knew that I thought, okay, now it's going to spike up. But I didn't want to catch it. I didn't want to enter the long at an unfavorable position. So I waited for a pullback to one of these key levels to enter a long, because as I said before, these levels are which, even if the price is bullish, kind of like with Forex, you may still see a pullback to a key level, so that for institutional traders or to get a more favorable price before the rally. And that's exactly what happened here. It climbed up and then it pulled back to this key level. This line has been there for a couple of weeks. So this level was, I drew this line long before, and it pulled back to it before shooting up. And I took advantage of that and took some nice positions and made quite a lot of money on the longs. That's just one of the trades that I did. Once price got to this level as well, once again, another major key level, touched it exactly on point. These lines here are lines that I have not drawn recently. I've had them drawn for quite some time, and they always keep getting respected as supports and resistances. So once it kissed here and then it couldn't break through, because I was expecting maybe a potential breakthrough, because I still believe that 13,600 is the target for the end of the month. I still think price is going to get there. And as we all know, I think that because there's still a high level of September DAX call options at the 13,600 point, even though they've slightly reduced over the last couple of days. Obviously it was a little higher before and it's been reduced since yesterday. I still believe that there's bullish momentum. Even if it doesn't exactly reach 13,600, it's moving in that direction because of the amount of call options there. Now there's quite a lot of put options below, so it still may sell off, we don't know. But I like to use like the high level of volumes of options, whether that's call or puts, as kind of demand and supply zones, so where price could be potentially pushing up to or pushing down to. And I think market's still bullish because of not just because of this, but just because of several different factors. But this is one that I look at for to provide context to where I think price is going to move in that month. On top of that, the 180-day simple moving average still acting as a support and curving upwards, which is also a bullish sign. And this particular I believe this sell-off was just to shake out traders out of the market, because once this bullish move was made, I'm sure a lot of retail traders would have been bullish, because as we all know, they pretty much act adverse to what the market does. They're almost like an inverted indicator of what the market's going to do. Whenever there's a bullish momentum, retail traders get FOMO and take longs, and that's when the major sell-off happens, and then they get stopped out of all their positions. So I believe this was just to shake out weak hands. And I believe that now that they've done a lot of false kind of breakouts to the downside and gotten rid of all of the retail traders that might have had stop losses at obvious places, I believe there's going to be continuous bullish momentum. Now, there's nothing to say that it won't sell off again before it goes up, but yeah, this could potentially happen again, where it kind of sells off, like a fake breakout to the downside, and then eventually starts coming up again. But I do believe that 13,600 point is still a target for the end of the month, and this kind of supply area here has held true as a support zone today. So well, not today, on Friday. So what I'm looking for next week is maybe another pullback, potentially another pullback, but bullish momentum as a monthly view of DAX. I still believe that DAX is going to climb again, and I still believe 13,600 is the zone to aim for. But that doesn't mean it's going to be a linear motion. It's going to just go up. It may fake out to the downside a couple more times before it eventually climbs to 13,600. So you have to be cognizant of that, and just trade quite nimbly. Don't think that because you want to take a long and you want to ride up to here that you can just take a long anywhere, because if you thought like that over here, for example, you would have taken a long, been in the green, and then you would have lost everything in a short space of time. So sometimes lock in profits and then just regroup and then try it again, because there might be a couple more fake outs, as I said. So in other unrelated funding talent news, I joined the Discord group. They have a private Discord group for people that are taking the funded talent challenge, and I'm part of it. And I was just looking through it and just seeing what content had been written there, and I saw that there was a leaderboard. So it's who's making the most profits every week. Now I thought, oh yeah, I'm doing all right. I made a good like 14-15% over the last 2 weeks. Some of the numbers I'm seeing are ridiculous, and I don't know how people are making this amount of money without really getting into serious drawdown. There's some real talented traders out there. Just to show you a snapshot of, this was the last week of August. Well, August into September. Someone made 190%. Oh my god! Wow! Can you imagine that? 103%, 70%. I didn't even know people made this type of money trading. Either way, I'm happy with what I'm doing. The aim of the game is profit. You can't really be watching other people, but I just thought it'd be interesting to show you guys some of the profits people are making. There's some really talented people out there, especially retail traders. So we're not all dumb money, as they say. So I'm also a member of the Funded Talent members support group. I'm not gonna show too much stuff in here because it's a private group, and I don't want to share stuff that might be sensitive to just the group. But so here's a look at the aggressive model flow chart. So this shows you how you can take advantage of the aggressive business model as opposed to the normal one that I'm on. The example that they gave is if you have a 100k account and then your balance is 110k after 2 weeks, you'll receive £2,000 deposited directly into your live account. So as you all know, the live account is the account that you can have where once it hits 15k, you can start trading it and you keep 75% of the profits. But you can only start trading with the live account once you hit 15k. The aggressive method basically accelerates the process of getting your live account to 15k, because now 20% of the winnings of your of the account that you're trading with will go towards the live account, but you will not get bi-weekly payouts, as opposed to the normal business model in which you get bi-weekly payouts, and then 10% of the winnings of the account also goes towards your live account. Make sense? Hope so. Very interesting business model. I initially was going to go for it, but then I thought I actually don't mind getting money every 2 weeks, so I don't mind having a slow process to get in the live account, because I'm happy with the payouts. But if you really want to get to that live account quicker, then this is the way to do it. Go for the aggressive business model, which is a good alternative, because given what I showed previously of some of the people that are on the leadership board, there's people making ridiculous amounts of money in short spaces of time. So for them, they could probably benefit from this aggressive business model. If you're making like 80-90% returns in a month, then it's a no-brainer. But if you're like me, I thought I was being quite aggressive, but I'm quite conservative in comparison to some of these other guys, then this makes sense. Also, you don't get a max daily drawdown, I believe, but you do obviously still get a max account drawdown. So that means you can be a bit more aggressive. You don't have to think about daily drawdown, and you can fund your live account quicker. So back to my analysis table. I've shown you my P&L analysis, which shows that I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red days, 1, 2, 3, 4 green days, but my green days have been really good. Personal things need to work on: keeping my daily loss maximum 3%, and yeah, that's the main thing I need to work on for the next week. So for any of you that have been following my FTMO challenge, if you haven't checked that series out, it's quite interesting. Not been as successful as I have been on this challenge, but I think I know why. I did a deep dive into the 2 weeks that I've been trading funded talent so far, and I did take a couple of forex trades. So I took an audit of the different asset classes and the different instruments that I've been trading since I started the funded talent challenge, and I broke them down and saw the P&Ls for each instrument and each asset. And for the instruments, no surprise there, the DAX I was the most successful with, and close second was the Nasdaq, third was the S&P 500, fourth was the Nikkei, and fifth was GB/US dollar, where I made a measly £10. But straight away you can see that when it came to FX and commodities, I wasn't doing too well. I can understand the commodities one because I took a punt on gold and that didn't really work out for me, and crude oil as well. But when you get the sum total of how much I made on each asset class, asset class, when it comes to indices, I made 24k. When it came to FX, I lost 5k. When it came to commodities, I lost 4k. So if I just cut out my FX and commodities trades, I would have been up about 20k on my account. So I think the proof's in the pudding. I thought this was the case, but now I know for sure that I'm not a good FX trader. Commodities, I'm still going to try and trade commodities where I see opportunity, but I just think the certain trades I made on CL and crude oil and gold that just didn't pan out. But I'm not throwing commodities away because I still think there's profits to be made there. But forex, I've consistently been making losers on forex. So I think I'm just going to cut that out completely until I have regrouped and actually know what I'm doing with forex trading. But my bread and butter is indices, and as you can see here, the proof's in the pudding. I'm profitable, and I'm profitable by a large margin on indices, especially DAX. So my primary focus going into the next couple of weeks is going to be on the DAX and the Nasdaq, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But yeah, data analysis is important, guys, just to make sure that you know what you're doing and you know what works for you. Just lean into your strengths. I wasn't leaning into my strengths during the FTMO challenge, and that's why I was making losses. But now I'm leaning into my strength, and you can see straight away I'm up 15% on my account. So just to end off this video, I'd just like to share as well the fact that I think the support team at Funded Talent is really good. They been replying to my emails pretty quickly, and I've been sending them a lot of emails. I've been harassing them quite a lot, to be honest, but they've always been cheerful and always been responding really well. So that's an A+ for me when it comes to the support team. I haven't had my first payout yet. My first payout's on Sunday. I was actually going to try and do this video maybe on Monday, but I thought let me just do a recap video now because the account balances are going to change between now and Monday. Today's Saturday, so I'll probably do another video on Monday just to talk about my withdrawal. But yeah, for now, Funded Talent up 15%. Check out the aggressive model, check out the normal model, and see which one you want to go for. I do not believe the aggressive business model is yet available to discuss on the website. I don't see any content on the website about the aggressive business model, so I don't know whether it's just for existing members right now. But if it is, and if you do want to join the Funded Talent program and get access to 100k or 25k of capital to trades, where you can keep 10% of the profits straight away, no challenges, nothing like that, then there's a link in the description section below. It is a referral link. I do get some kickback, but yeah, why not? You're gonna join. If you're gonna join anyway. Why not support my channel and join with my referral link? But yeah, it's Any, aka the NocTrader, signing out.